What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to change your difficulty in Madden 24. Maybe you've gone through the screen, you've got very excited and just absolutely clicked through. Then you have got the ability to change that in the settings. There is another setting that I will show you in a second, but basically the best way to do this is if you go into your settings, into the game options, you will see difficulty and also the skill level and also game style. So if you are an all Madden player, then you can obviously change it back to that. There is all pro, rookie, and they are the options for you. Nice, for and easy. What I'd personally like to do if you are a starter in Madden is start off with a rookie. Get yourself to grips with the basics. Obviously start your running, your passing, your defense. Then really try and kind of narrow that down and go up a little bit at a time. I wouldn't necessarily, or if you wanted to try, have a try in all Madden. See how many you get scored on, because it's like any other game. If you are not necessarily an expert of the game, or at least pro-us in the game, you are going to struggle very quickly in that. So I would always suggest starting off slow and work your way up, and more than likely you will get to that sort of level as well. If you are online, I will say it is different to obviously how the computer plays. So even if, say, you can do all pro and pro, you might be able to be a certain level of player, but it is a total different ball game when playing online. There is obviously no skill level other than the person you're playing. But they're the options for the single player mode. Again, with the game styles, you've got simulation, competitive, and also arcade. We have a little bit of a brief description. Arcade, frequent, exciting highlight reel plays, limited penalties, no injuries, no fatigue, just high scoring gameplay. So if that kind of appeals to you, then go for that one. Simulation, authentic NFL style that plays true to player and team ratings. Penalties, injuries, and fatigue reflect real life, and there is no potential to experience the unexpected. And finally, competitive, online ranked and tournament default, where stick skills are king. No injuries, dampened fatigue, and only player controlled penalties for head-to-head competition. Again, that is going to be dependent on how you personally play it. If you are doing online, I would probably look at the competitive one, just purely for the fact, like it says, it defaults when you are in online ranked and also tournament. So you are not going to get used to a different style. For instance, if you are trying arcade, you are going to get used to a different style, and it may not be masses of difference. If you are semi-decent at the game, then it won't make a huge difference, but it could make that little bit. There is obviously one other kind of mode that does allow you to have a different difficulty dependent on that one personally, and that is going to be an ultimate team. Unfortunately not in online, but it is going to be in skill or in single-based matchmaking. So for instance, if we skip to the end of this, and we also get to the squad battle sort of style, if we can get there anytime soon, would be fantastic. There is a difference in difficulty that you can go with. So for instance, if we... Okay, well, I don't know where we're going here. We'll go out of this. Right, here we go. Into challenges, you've got challenges and also solo battles. So for instance, if we go into the solo battles, then obviously you will get your team places that you can go against every single day. So for instance, if again, we can skip the rewards, go through this. Obviously we've not been on since them rewards have been. You can obviously see my rank, top rank, all of that jazz. But when it comes to the actual playing of it, if we can get there, the menus seem really slow today. I don't know what's going on. Just feels very laggy, which is always a nice sign. You will have your featured opponent and opponent selection. Again, you've got your 4 people here. As you click A, you will have different difficulties that you can go on, and there is a couple of different ones. So you've got your rookie and your pro, which is a standard. You've then got veteran. You have all-star, which we obviously saw, all-star pro, MVP, and also legend. In terms of the difficulty type for this, as you can see from the score battle, you will obviously get a minimum points dependent on what you're going for. So the higher the difficulty, the better points you're going to get. But obviously, you're going to potentially risk not getting as many points. For instance, if you can absolutely batter rookie, you're going to get the maximum amount of points. If, say, you can batter pro, maximum amount of points. But say you can only just win in veteran, you might be better off going one below, even though it is technically a plus 40% and kind of winning it that way. Again, it might be dependent on what you want. As you can see as well down the right hand side, you can see as we go through, the competitiveness does change difficulty. So for instance, for rookie, you'll get arcade on the first one. It will stay as rookie for the second, but we'll go into competitive mode. Then obviously you've got pro and arcade, pro and competitive, all pro competitive and also all Madden and pro competitive. So don't always read on them, have a look around and make sure that you are finding the right mode for you. And there are all the difficulties you can change in Madden.